know when something looks done, but it really isn't? In this vlog, I'm going to deal with those kind of things that I've been procrastinating. Like this one. Yeah, I have 2 full windows I need to restore still. And this, and that, and this, and this, and this. This board has 80 tasks that are still left. And some of them are quite small, but there's one big task, the windows, and I've broken it down into smaller tasks, so that's why there's so many. But you could also say just finish the windows, but that wouldn't be as satisfying of ticking off because it would take forever. But let's try to tick off some today. What should we start with? A few months ago I restored these old door trims and I widened them on one of the sides because this door I took from the attic and installed here, and it was my first installation of a door frame and I didn't do it quite right. So now I have very uneven thickness on this side. That is why I have procrastinated installing these, because it's going to take, I have to be very nitty gritty, and that's not really my forte. Let's stop procrastinating. Check this out. I bought a new screen to cover the windows when I remove the windows. I have no idea how it works though, so I've only seen them from the outside of old historic buildings when they have, you know, window restorations. Let's unpack it. Yay, many parts. Oops, parts falling out. Let's remove the windows then. That's easier. Well, I'm not gonna be able to finish the door trim today because my drill bit is too far gone. So I need a new, but it's half finished. So moving on to the next thing, I'm doing an easy one. I'm going to attach these lids. Let's cross off something. I've decided that I want to treat the countertop with linseed oil wax, and the plan was to wax it in grey, but now when I opened it, I feel like the grey might be too cold, so I'm gonna do a test. I'm thinking maybe I should have gone for something more that matches the tiles, like hazelnut brown, or I could go for the oak color. I have oak already. Maybe I should do the other side in oak, and you'll tell me if you will like this kind of brown, the grey, or the oak. That's the oak. The reason why I chose grey was because I thought it might be too dark with brown. There is another option, and that's white, but I don't think that's gonna look clean ever. Well, maybe if I mix a little bit of this into that. Here we go. They had a baby, and it looks much better. That's 4 things started, 1 thing finished. I guess this is a list of unfinished things forever. Maybe I should do one last thing before I call it quits today. Yay! Ever since I moved here, I've been looking for a place to do stand-up paddleboarding in a river nearby, but it's pretty inaccessible. But after searching on Google Maps, I went on a recon trip on my bike to find a place I thought I could enter the river. I found it and it looked great, so the next day I finally got to try it out.
Viska till mig att livet det är en lång och otäck dröm. Säg ingenting tillbaka.
It's so peaceful. There are like hundreds and hundreds of dark blue dragonflies. Here they are. And lots of yellow water lilies all along the sunny side.
Du, mitt hjärtas kära, du som nu ska bära min sorg. Det finns en sång som du ska sjunga varje natt på stadens torg.
I've mixed some more paint because I need to paint at least one more layer on the sofa table, the coffee table.
Att vara nära och låt gråten bli tyst och kort.
managed to get 2 of the pieces in place with some great difficulty. There's a lot of holes to cover up here and a lot of damage on the wall. Next week I'm going to have 3 volunteers, and one of the things that we're going to do in here is to find all of the damaged spots and do some touch-ups. Let's move on to something far more nice. I need something on this wall, and let me show you what I have planned. I have a bunch of vintage copper that I would like to use, including this copper hanger with the plants already ready. These various sizes and various conditions. I think this one is the worst, but I think they go great here above the dining table together. And I think I'm gonna start with placing this. I think I've decided to only use 2 of these. It looks better with 3 items instead of 4. And I will use the 4th one to use as a tray on the table for cutlery and oil, vinegar, and spices. This weekend I also had 3 volunteers joining me and helped me tick off a few things from the list. They did a major job touching up parts of the lime wash on the walls and the wooden floor that had paint drips and various stains from the renovations. They also repaired 2 holes my plumber made by accident when making a hole for the plumbing for the sink. Nice. And before we wrap up, I just want to give a big congratulations to Samban6175. You're the winner of the free week-long stay in my guest apartment. I loved your comment, and thank you to everyone who entered and shared your favorite parts. It honestly means the world to me, and I've read every single comment, even if I haven't been able to answer all of them. Thank you so much. My volunteers also spent a whole day hanging up all my art, frames, prints, and family photos. Having everything here on display will help me decorate all of the future rooms of the house, and it also kind of looks impressive.
Långt